Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. Alright, so hopefully the color has been met. Everyone's happy with the colors now in the bathrooms. Alright, I think we can also... yeah, we can upgrade these. Carefully. Because I did get those higher levels. I'm trying to get the upper class in here. Yeah, we're capped. I think I should probably do, maybe I could do some pretty flowers, plant something. Yeah, we'll do something right there and there. Slow bar service. I've got like, how much? It's probably only slow because they're busy. It's not slow because they're lollygagging. Oh wait, back here you can also upgrade those. We did change out the bathroom. Yeah, this hotel actually is designed to be more elite, but still kind of cozy. Hesitant to do that because then, okay, yeah, we can do this. What does that get our value at? 19,000. Yeah, as long as the color stays, as long as this color stays accurate. I might have to update a couple things. I just had to do this with the color coding, didn't I? Do that one and that one. Okay. Let's see, this should be purple. Do purple. This one needs to be blue. This one is green. This one's yellow. That might actually be, no, never mind. We've actually got a real yellow. That's more of a cream. And then we're gonna do a red, just joking. Actual red, not purple. Oh, we got 5 stars. We got the crown jewel. Amazing. I need to go add that. I probably can't afford it. Yeah, sometimes they like to yeah, there's something to be said about sometimes when you go in and you just delete everything. That's what you used to have to do. And that one goes to purple. Okay. And these, I just have these go to purple because that's... Hold on. Who?
Off at the door.
Princess Eliza? Okay. And who is this? This is Zendaya Bratter and Greg Bratter. Okay, we've got those. Did I? Okay, now I just gotta upgrade these rooms. Make these rooms the nicest they can be. There you go. Have an uppercase guest rate your art at 100%. Steam achievement. Okay. So the restaurant is still having issues. And what I might do... One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might have up to 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 7. Get them. 8. 9. So I think what I'm gonna do is when this one finishes, might be able to just handle that. Okay, so if we do... Ooh, but he's a hypochondriac. Hold on. Leadership, bright outlook. You know what? Yeah, that's gonna be expensive, but you know... If I can get meals going through... Look at those lobsters. Okay. Stock market. Companies in portfolio. Yeah, I'm not doing that well. Player impact 1.3%. Hold on. World class grapes. I have 12.5. Increase guests staying at your hotel type. Guests to reach maximum player impact is 40. So if I do... Because I think it's about like how you get grapes and stuff. This one would have been really good to get. Reach upper crust review score of 80%, minimum of 5 reviews. Okay, so that's good. I want one that's not expensive, but... Let's get... I don't know. I on principle, I refuse to do the one that's like with my competitor there. Greenman Bank. Is it insider trading if I then were to get a loan from Greedman Bank? Volatility high. Yeah, that's probably true. Volatility low. Grandma's Nuclear Power Corp. So if that's high, player impact, do I actually have any? Guest increase stay at guest to reach maximum impact. So what is my portfolio? Stock earnings. Portfolio value is, well, it's worth about $500,000. Okay. Okay, so if I need, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can get 20 on here. Please don't make me have to start over. To do that, copy this one. Yeah, I mean, I could do this. Because all it does is it unlocks free play. Boost player impact world grapes group with 70%. And you know, it might mean a factor of course this floor is like literally just a, let's just kind of build a big open room so I can meet some of these needs for entertainment. So what I'm thinking I might do, actually I should have this up on the next floor. Just so that these match all the way up. I love the balcony. I love the garden too. I'm gonna keep the old one there. So I'm thinking what I might have to do is I might have to come back and do a second London playthrough to unlock this phone booth and specifically focus on that one. Or what I might do is take the existing hotel, save it as a new save. Because yeah, it's like a lot of what we're trying to do is a lot of it is just waiting for this to go up. Can we do maybe 20 shares in this? Hammerhead group. Okay, that one will get 50. So construction group. High Hope investment. Volatility is very high. I probably should be paying attention to some of these. So this one is Fast Cab Corp. Sector tourism. Volatility is low, so I'm thinking that might not be as much. This one's food and beverage, so it's volatility high, so maybe it might come down. This one, if it keeps going up, so we'll just grab a couple more of those. Yeah, talk about volatility high, up and down, up and down. Real estate, landlord group, Pear Inc. Yeah, companies in portfolio, I feel like I'm at a loss. Megasoft. What if we do... How much would that be? What's the worst that could happen? This is low, so... but that's also expensive. Okay, so let's... Probably insane to do this. I am literally just trying to see what works, what doesn't. Let's look at that. 5 stars. Upgrade points earned 3. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, refreshments need a little bit of work. But we're getting there. All right, so we could do luxurious seating, refreshments, entertainment, refreshments, higher stakes. I don't have a casino. Okay, this needs to go somewhere else. We can put that right over here. Putting it right behind the machine makes it look like the machine is busted. Okay, new guest review. Or no, yeah, we're back to 5 stars. Okay, we're still comfortable on 5 stars. We can upgrade what? Oh, the tables and stuff. And then we can upgrade here, here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Y'all are not getting white furniture. Yeah, we'll get that kind of furniture. Anything in here to upgrade? Nope. Here. Okay, that's all upgraded. This has upgrades, but it's just the sink. Alright, let's go up. Okay, just checking. I think all of those are good for upgrades. I think it is just these rooms. And this, of course, needs to be in Otter Blue here. Oh, this one. Yeah, everything fits for upper crust. We do have several. Who is in here? Lord Peter Comewell. Lord Nelson of Silverberry. And this one can also get upgraded. All right, there's that. Now that we've got that, let's go ahead and let's focus on maybe some training. So receptionist, we have here, we'll do digital handler, key card certified, service minded, and upseller. For a cleaner, we will have we'll do this. You'll do
Coco.
Chris Launderson. Do we have anything? Dust free. Do mopping. Surface awareness. Also leadership. Harry Whitewell. We'll do surface awareness. Mopping master. Leadership. Oh, no more uplifting aura. Increases energy. We'll do rapid brakes.
Shui.
Glimmer. Vacuuming. Speed walking. Neatly. We'll add speed walking. Here we'll do McLean. Maria Glimmer. We have there. I'm not worrying about the longevity because it looks like days for retirement is unlimited, so I don't have to worry about that. We'll do speed walking. Clean bright, vacuum, and mopping. Shiny Brenton, vacuuming, mopping, service.
Coco.
You have to do mopping on that one. We'll do sprinting pro and leadership, and Spruce will do leadership, arts awareness, speed walking, that, and rapid brakes. Chef. Let's go ahead and get sensational seasonings. Yeah, and Perfect plating.
Asawa.
I've got the 3 there, so let's go ahead and do leadership and uplifting aura. Leadership and uplifting aura. So they're all like high-fiving each other back there. Waiter. We'll do that. Fine table seating.
Flarga Muga.
Uplifting aura.
Sabada.
Karma Porta.
We'll do speed walk. No, we'll do rapid breaks. No bright. Professional greeting and upseller.
Gra.
Okay, that one's in progress.
Sabada.
Maintenance. And we'll give her botanist scent sprockets. Tim Taylor. I'll also give technician. Samantha Bolt. There, Jeremy Drillbit. We'll do leadership, uplifting aura, Amelia. Give. And yeah, okay, so that's there. Bell height. I've not done anything. We're gonna do service minded.
I be da.
We're gonna do speedy
I know.
room service as a standard.
Guys, he's a boarding.
And then I want service minded.
I be da. Hi.
And then we have bartender.
Siga.
Sabada.
Do that. We'll also do grape expert.
Jeepa Nibre.
Sabada.
And I don't have any croupiers. Okay. Okay, so that little room is going to be busy. Yeah, I have a nice little museum over here. Let's see. We might be able to get Elizabeth. I'm not going to be able to afford. Oh, and then we've got the crown jewels. Can't afford them. Yeah, I would probably put those like right there. Actually, no, we might be able to put them like right there. Okay, what? You know, I'm willing to bet it was they went to this register instead of this register. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bar and I'm going to make it this entire area, because then what I can do, see, I can take this, copy, I mean, I need to remove items. Look at that going up. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now. Okay. I'll do that and there. Let's do the two-man crew. I'm not in any rush. Yeah, no, I'm not in any rush. I just don't have any patience. That's the problem. Actually, I don't need those, all of them. Okay, here's what we do. This coffee should fit right here. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's why. Okay. Well, then they go. I could piecemeal move stuff up, but okay, what does my stock market portfolio look like? Okay, well, things have gone up. I mean, all this one would take is for it to go up, but I mean, it's low, so I don't anticipate it going up too much. Yeah, this one's going up. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy what we can from that. Player impact. Guess to reach maximum player impact, but I have to have like 70%. Boost player impact of world with 70%. Oh, well, my portfolio value is going to go up to... I can't get any more. But it is going up, so I think that will do that. I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to come back I'll do this a second time, and I'm going to specifically focus on that one. The only other thing I could think to do that I've heard some people have done is, it's not this, is it? No, yeah, this is the grape fridge. So basically, oh, I can't do that because I'm. It's basically like spam. People will spam this, and it'll be like all over. But I think it has to deal with how many upper crust you're getting, and I'm getting the upper crust in here. So I think to do this, I would need... I would need to completely rework my hotel, is what I'd need to do. Now, I mean, this one works fine. They like it. Now we're just gonna get a little bit of quality bank here. And they might have pushed through an update that explains this better. But this part I do not understand. Like, from my thinking is it would mean, you know, buy stocks and have like a own like a percentage of the shares. But I don't think that that's what the case is. So yeah, I anticipate this should be able to go over pretty soon. Hold on, if we do... What's our drink menu? Oh, we could get one more. Hold on, what do I already have? Yeah, we could just do this one. Okay, let's come in here. We'll get this, and we'll get that. And I think I am going to get a third bartender for the area. I don't know if that's going to do any good. But then if one of them goes on break, that means we've always got this one. No, I'd rather get them from this one. But we can do... it like shows only like okay, let's close that. 70%. That's yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do to get that. If I need to have 40 upper crust guests, I mean, I could do that, but I would have to completely remake my entire hotel, which I'll do.
Off at the door.
Mika Larga.
Hooray! You have completed the main objectives in this scenario. Hats off to you. You're now ready to tackle new challenges in another location, potentially unlocking more upgrades and items. You can always come back later to continue improving this hotel.
All right, so we're gonna stay here. We did get the globe. Have at least $1 million in your stock portfolio. Okay. So yeah, so I have completed everything except for this one. And I think what I want to do is I want to let the game run for a little bit, so I can get some decent profit going. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my employees. I really like that garden. I really don't want to lose the garden. But then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in the 18 people and I'm just going to demolish every single floor and start over. If I need to, I will get like this big loan, freeze it, and rebuild. Or I could do another hotel. Decisions. Well, if I hit save, create new, okay, yeah, it's just gonna have that. Yeah, so that should have unlocked the diploma. There it is. A purely decorative item affecting attractiveness, premium art, $10,000. It has to be done in so yeah, this is I've got like each server basically has their one table. and one server has to deal with 2 tables.
Woo!
And I've got an extra chef. There's all my things. I really liked this. And the garden. And the bar. I really liked a lot of this. Hold on. What? Oh, there's the supply guys. Okay. Well, so I have effectively won. But I think it has to deal with catering to the upper class. But, and I've got, well, I can do that, but I mean, that's fine. I don't know, what are y'all's strategies for that? Because I don't think it's, you know, buy stocks. That's what I would think. You know, if I just have something where like I can buy like 1,000 stocks or something. I'm not gonna be able to afford that. Let's say 100 stock. 100 stocks. It doesn't make any difference in guess to reach max player impact. Okay, drink menu. If you do grape and that one. Okay, we're good on that. Let's do both of those. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I mean, does it mean that even if I had like, do I have to have 40 guests? So the way I'm reading this is that if I had 40 upper class guests, which would mean 20 rooms, which would mean a minimum of 20, which would mean at least 20 rooms. 40, 20 rooms, 30. I'd have to do math to find out what the square footage is. And that's just saying that, I mean, the way I'm understanding what this is saying is that if I wanted to get the 4391, I would have to have 40 upper class. And at 20 rooms, let's pull the calculator here. 20 rooms times 30 spaces, that's 600. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. 24 by 24. Okay. So that's 24 times 24 times 4 floors. I mean, it's doable that I could have 40 upper crust guests. Because that would be minus 600. That would give me 1700 square or 1700 squares left. I just don't want to lose this hotel. Can't I just duplicate this hotel? Okay, can we save? No, because we can't. Hmm. Yeah, I got a point, but since there's nothing left to upgrade. I have no idea. Okay, so I found a response on Steam discussions regarding the London goal with the player impact on the grape shares, and it is currently bugged. The devs are aware of it. They are working on getting it working, and it will be out in the next update. So I'm going to, so the rest of the video is all about me trying to figure out and decide, should I stay with this hotel? Should I not stay with the hotel? What do I need to do? And I have some analysis on that particular one. This is the only issue that I've really come up with from Hotel Architect. It's a bug, so it's going to be fixed. But I am going to go on to Germany. I will come back to this one, and once I finish the London hotel, then I will post that complete video that I post for all my completed levels. So the rest of the video does have some stuff that I do continue to add and just tinker a bit. And I'm also going to finish the upper floors. Someone posted about having like 150 upper crust and still not being able to get it. So even with focusing on that, they want a sandwich. Of course they do. And they want safes. Okay, I can give you safes. Make them opposite of the because it's right next to the no, it's right across from here. Okay. Yeah, so I may have to come back. I may have to redo it for it. I don't know. I've even looked it up. Yeah, this one, if I get, how much would 1,000 cost? More than I have. What if I do 500? That's still more than, why am I doing that when I'm clearly am not going to be able to do that? Yeah, I like my layout. I like everything. I like this level. I think it really gave a really good, you really have to strategize, especially to get out of debt. The only thing is that honestly, the stock market doesn't make sense. It was added and I'm not sure why. It feels like it should have been something that was added to maybe like the New York one, but it got added in and there's really no explanation for how the player impact, what does this mean? You know, is this based off of how many shares I own? Is it based off of what is in my hotel that's related to that? Because it's like, okay, have grapes, you can have grapes all up and down the entire hotel. That hasn't really solved it. You can have someone said they made a hotel, they revamped their entire hotel to be able to have 150 upper crust guests, and they could not get it to work. So either it's bugged, it needs to be better explained. So far, that's the only thing that I really don't like about the 1.0 release. Other than that, I love this game. This is like still one of the best hotel management. This one brings so many memories back from games that I remember playing when I had a computer that had a CD-ROM. So, really love the game. Stock market makes 0 sense. I don't understand why it's in the game. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how to achieve the level that they want. And I just don't know. So, and I don't want to sacrifice my hotel because I really like my hotel. I don't want to sacrifice my hotel to try to do something that someone else has already done that didn't work. So yeah, I'm gonna put a pin in this one. And maybe by the time I finish Germany, either a fix will come out, the devs will explain it better, something will happen. I really do plan on finishing that one, but I'll probably come back. It'll be a different hotel. I'll probably do this one as a different hotel. Because like I said, I do like this one. Oh, I do need to hold on. There we go. Plus 50. Okay, I gotta see how green this is. I gotta see this. Really? This should be like radiating green. Okay, so that's the one you're gonna spam. The only other one that I would want is the Mona Lisa. I think I've only had the Mona Lisa's picture once, and it was literally for an achievement. And I did find out that this is from the Vegas, St. Anton, and I believe this is New York trophies. This, I believe, is, yeah, we're still rocking that 5-star. Oh, there's plus 60, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20, 58. How much is Elizabeth's paying? 54, 54, yeah. Actually, for the price, these are pretty good. All right, but that's gonna do it for London for now. I will, if there is a way to figure out, if I can figure out how to get it to work, I will come back and finish it with this hotel. If it is something that's going to involve a different build, I will come back and I will redo the London and kind of plan it out towards that. But this has been London. No, it feels like I haven't been doing a whole lot this episode because a lot of it was just a little touch up here and there. Actually, I was gonna do that. If I come back, I'll finish that. But I did get 5 stars. I finished everything except for the grapes because I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how to do that one. But yeah. So we will be back next week with Germany. And like I said, if I can figure out a way to do it with this current setup, I will come back and do this and finish it out. If not, I will do it with a completely new map. But I do need to know how to do that before I'm willing to come back and spend... I don't want to spend, 20 hours trying to do every which way and not being able to achieve it. Because it should be explained somewhere or some way of how to do it. So yeah, that's probably been my only complaint on this game so far in 1.0. Actually, in its entirety, it's the only time that. Okay, the only other thing that I would really like to see is something that they had in the original playtest, which was you come over. There was a way that you get like the special opportunities and you could do marketing and you could like flood fake reviews or something. I loved that. But they took it out. Like with they was on the first one I did, which was the second playtest, and I think it might have been on the third playtest, but they took it out by the time they released Paris. So anyway, with that, next week, Germany. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.